Hey guys, we are back. It is the second last day of 12 days of Christmas. Let's just dive right in. I'm ready. I'm excited for this one. 11.
I actually can't remember what this is at all.
That makes me really scared, to be honest. Because that means...
I did these a while ago.
Oh lord. Okay, wait. Oh my god, wait, is this...
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Is this Banana Split?
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't seen this. You have no way of... Oh, I mean, my letterbox, you didn't know you would. I actually really wanted to see this because I'm doing my my final, top 10 of 2019, and I still haven't seen this one. I don't know if we'll make it to the top 10, but I actually really wanted to watch this. Thank you. Okay, I'm happy with this one. Yay! 9-year-old Harley and his family attend a taping of their favorite variety kids show, the Banana Splits, unaware that an animatronic rock band just learned their show has been cancelled. As the Banana Splits break from their programming and wreak havoc all over the soundstage, the body counts rise. Harley, his mum, and their new pals must escape the Splits or remain in their audience forever. Okay, I do not know. This is actually, I think this was an actual TV show, Banana Splits.
Yeah, it was.
Back in the day. Do you remember it?
No.
I don't think we got it in Australia. Like,
Sure.
I really don't think that this was a thing here. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I was
I think it might have been.
HR puff and stuff kind of gal myself. I don't know if it's from the 50s. But anyway, I'm excited to see this. I probably should. I might look up like a clip of the Banana Splits like TV show just beforehand, just to get some context of how it was. I think it might work better. I wonder if you'll need to know anything about it to watch this. And I wonder how they got the rights to take a kids show, seemingly, and turn it into a horror movie. Like, we were so worried about like copper and all this stuff on the on YouTube. Kids thinking things are made for them that are totally inappropriate, and then they put out this. I don't know how that works. But let's check it out. Guys, I just finished Banana Splits, the movie. I have to say, I'm a little bit let down. I was really excited about this one because when it first came out, the trailer first came out, I did watch like 10 seconds of the trailer to try and see if I would like it, and it looked really cool, so I, stopped it there. But I felt like this is like a really toned down, slower horror movie for what I was expecting. To have the rights for something that is so nostalgic to a lot of people and turn it into a horror movie is a very rare thing, and especially since this is such like a kooky 60s kind of production. They have like wacky editing and really bright colors because it's, a family variety show. I just assumed this would be the same, but it was a very like slower, it wasn't completely slow, but drawn out, really dull looking production, which I was not expecting. The film actually acts more like a drama as well, with a lot of kills thrown in, and the kills are brutal, so don't let me take that away from it. It is totally brutal, but I felt like the drama aspect was really interesting in this film. They set it up so that this kid is with his mother and his older brother and his father on his birthday, and then he gets tickets to go see this live taping of his favorite TV show. The kid is amazing. He is kooky, weird, he's completely himself, and he's completely comfortable, and I thought he was like shining star because he was quite a realistic but fun and interesting character. The older brother I liked because he is kind of like that awkward teenage character, and he pinpointed that really well. He was awkward in some bits. But the mother and the father is what kind of broke me in a way. Not broke me, but disappointed me. The father is like the typical bad guy. He's an arsehole character. You can tell he doesn't care at all about the kids. Seems that he is the biological father of the younger kid, but not the older kid. And he's just like over the top an arsehole, like over the top scoffing and rolling his eyes and always secretive on his phone. You can see what's coming. And the mother is like the protective one who doesn't want to see, the bad in him. And it just seemed like really lifetime dramatic for me. I love the kids, and the other kids that come into play I think are fine. But the parents and all of these characters are very like, structured in such a way that they don't seem like real humans. Some of them, they just seem like, yeah, like this is your character written for you, play that to a T, but I didn't feel like they put their own personality into it. I know that sounds really weird, but it's just something that struck me as very odd for this kind of film, especially since they spent so much time focusing on the family dynamic and then going into the horror situation, where I thought this was all going to be about the horror situation, where it's totally not. I feel like it was such a missed opportunity in this film not to go completely zany, over the top, kooky, really mess with that vibrant color and saturation and all the cool like transitions they did back in the 60s, and you know, the music and the, I don't know, it just seemed like there's a lot of like colorful fun things to put a spin on a horror movie, and I just didn't feel like they used that. There is some rumors about how in 2014 there was a script apparently for Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a video game. It was going to be made into a movie, but apparently just never got off the ground, which I don't understand, because there is like a 1 hour movie, I believe, that's on IMDb that's called Five Nights at Freddy #4. So I don't know if that's like part of the video game. Anyway, there was a rumor, sorry, long story. There's a rumor that that script for the original movie that was from 2014, because it didn't get off the ground, they used parts of it in this. So I don't know if the backstory was like from the idea from that, but because that's maybe where they brought in like the animatronic situation, because obviously they're meant to be people in, you know, costumes. Anyway, it just seemed very far-fetched is what I'm saying. It didn't seem like it fit with, you know, the kind of feel of this TV show. It just didn't feel like it fit with the wholesomeness, and yeah, it just could have been like a little bit more kooky, I feel. A lot more kooky. It should have been completely colorful madness, and it's so rare to get the rights for something like this, and I just felt like they should have taken full advantage of it and put a little bit more extra love into the film. I felt like it was just a basic horror movie, and if you took the banana splits out of it, I don't think anyone would have watched it at all. So yeah, I feel like I've gone really harsh on this one, but it's just what I thought. I was really excited. The deaths were really cool though. I totally give them that. Some of the deaths were really disturbing. And I just think if they paired that with the kookiness, it would have just been a match made in heaven. There is nothing better and or gets more people talking, especially in the horror community, than kookiness in a horror movie paired with really gruesome death scenes. People love that kind of stuff. And they definitely have the death scenes there, so I just don't know why they couldn't mix in, I don't know, just make it a little bit more tighter, and less like dragged out about drama and more like kooky, nutty, what's going on. These, you know, characters that we all know and love are running around like maniacs. And that happened a little bit in the film, but I feel like with, you know, the title and the cover with the guy holding the axe, it could have happened a lot more. Anyway, that's my review. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 5, but I wouldn't really recommend it, to be honest. And it's not like it was okay in the middle. It wasn't very good. The Lifetime story in the back was just, you already had like such a core story with having these characters. I don't know why we had to like play around with that. Anyway, that's how I felt about that. I'm actually really glad I saw it though. So I still do think it was a good pick, even though I didn't give it a good score. I'm glad because I wanted to see this, and I'm glad I can include it in 12 Days of Horror. Anyway, guys, that is today's movie. Tomorrow is the last day. If you've been liking the series, please give it a thumbs up so I know to do it next year, because I'm not too sure. It's been up and down. Some days it's been really good feedback, and some days I'm not too sure. So let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another 12 Days of Horror for the last one. If you missed yesterday's, here it is, and here's something else I've been working on, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.